Begin topic: the excluded middle. Dear Mayuri's diary, this pain over the loss of the one and only who could ever quench my thirst for experiencing the powers in love is immeasurable. Even more is my faith in love. For me to love again is impossible, as it takes a heart to love, and that I do not have with me anymore. These tears teach me that life is a teardrop for that one object that I could never reach. Failure is not with the attempts, but the hidden delusion in me which sees an object where there is none. Even if the outcome of this love story is of no consequence anymore, still, the warrior in me is still bloodthirsty because the cause is still there. Because this toxic environment that favors only cowardice and not the divine values of empathy and love is still alive and flourishing over the carcasses of failed love affairs. Because these artificial, man-made conditions which will never let any prospects for any interreligion marriage to flourish are still alive. This epidemic has not only infected my past, but also my future prospects. Is now I'm having to choose within a box of my religion, and that too, which has limited options. Now I must choose between the two following scenarios. Either I marry outside my religion just out of spite for this whole religion-based society, then it is not fair to the other partner, as the fundamental principle behind any marriage is love, while the basis of such a marriage is the very principle that is against my ethics, vendetta, and hatred. So, scratch off this possibility for good. Now, when evaluating the other or possibility of marrying within my community with the consent of my family and the grooms, then all my and his near and dear family circle will be happy, except me. Compromising with the ethical self in me means that I am a disgrace in the eyes of my Father of all fathers. To spend the rest of my life as a spiritless coward who is no longer the self that it was meant to be is a compromise. That is also unacceptable. So now, since both the choices mean death for me, I choose the possibility of the excluded middle, to never marry. Despite knowing that this became one of the main reasons of Bhishma Pitama in epic Mahabharata to lay on a bed of arrows, still I too, like him, to stay firm on my resolve, take this life life-altering pledge, using this burning fire on this candle as my witness, I burn all bridges that can ever lead me towards blissful domesticity by taking this pledge. I will never marry. I will never marry. I will never marry. End topic. End phase 2.